Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be taking a look at a new update for Euro Truck Simulator 2 where we now have trailer ownership. So when you get to your home page here, there's a few new there's a few things that have moved. Profiles used to be up here. This wasn't here. This was up here, and email was down here. A few other things have moved. These have moved around a bit. All of these have moved. This one and this icon have been added with a new update. So this is the truck we have. It's the Scania Next Generation. It's just a generic white one with not much, with a R5 something brake, and we have a nice bull bar here. So when you go up to the trailer dealer, this is what you get. And if you have Going North DLC, you can get doubles. But at the moment, if you have the stock game, this is all you can get. This and the next page. So the flatbeds, there's not much to do. Go through this quickly. You have the single, as we don't have anything else to add. You have wooden or steel floor. You get your different configurations. The yellow wheels are steerable, and then the one that's up means it's liftable. Here you can select your paint. Here you can choose lights. The lights go over to this side as well. They copy over. Here, the wheels are the same. They have a few new. There's a few new rims for it. Down here you have mud guards, or you can get rid of them. And you have standard or exclusive. Here you have long vehicle, wide vehicle, and long vehicle again. These don't really have any reason to be here unless you have the long trailer, the double, and we don't have a wide load that we can add to this yet. We can have strobe lights on the back here, or we could have just a single beacon. On the back, on this side, we have to add this. They don't get copied. They're the same. Then again, choose. This does get copied over, and that's a quick go over the flatbed. Then the curtain side, just pick the refrigerated, as it can hold more. You can get a double or a B double, which is this one shorter, that one's longer, and then that's the other way around, but they have the exclamation mark because I don't have the DLC for it. Here you can choose if you want refrigerated with a moving floor, which gives you this and a few more wires. This will open up and the floor moves. The refrigerated with a side door is what we have on that's what I have on the trailer already. This is the side door. There's a refrigerated, it only has a back door. Insulated for things that you might need to keep warm. Insulated without a side door. Dry freight with moving floor. Dry freight with side door. This is the most common type. And dry freight or curtain sider, which if you don't see a dry freight, you'll see the curtain sider. I have seen curtain siders with the refrigerator, but doesn't seem to be here. So we'll go the refrigerated with a side door. Again, these are all the same. Nothing changed. We have this one on the trailer that I will be hauling today. You do get a few more options of paints if you want that. Different options. Also, on all of the trailers, you can click this and it will add your vehicle. And if you have a trailer already added and you're configuring a truck, you can add the trailer to it to make sure it matches. If you were making a logistics company. So you have the Victor cooler, the Thermobox cooler, or the Turbo King cooler. These don't do anything, they only have different prices and looks. That's all they are. Back here it's the same as the flatbed. There's the exclusive, has lights up here, or you can have lights just down there. The amount of times I've tried to do this video and it just messes up. This has been added since I last tried. Again, you have plastic box and a fire extinguisher, a water tank and a plastic box, spare tires, painted box or chrome. Back here, you could have exclusive if you want, different ones of them. Then put that there. Go for this and I'll put that one. So that's basically how to configure your trailers. Press confirm and you can purchase that and put it into any of your garages. Go back because I already have one selected. If you come onto job market, we now have cargo market, which only shows you the stuff that you can take with your current trailer. Click Dusseldorf because that's where we are, and it will show you everything you can get in Dusseldorf. The smaller the amount of money, the shorter the route. So depending on what you want. I'm gonna do this one as it's very short. When you get your trailer, you will have to go to your garage that you've selected it from and hook up with it, and then you can drive away. And here's the truck, there's the trailer over there. Turn this off. They have also changed the lighting effects, and they've changed the forgot what it's called. I'll remember it in a minute. They've also added where you can now add scanning and next generation to a trailer. Just attach here. There we go. Now then, we can take this onto the road. There's a few more things been added to the game that I don't remember. I didn't read everything, I just saw that the trailer ownership was here, and I just decided to do a video on it. There's many videos on the trailer ownership, some go more into depth than I did. They've also changed physics and the way you pick up your trailer. So if you go to your job market and you quit and you press freight market, we press T to attach to these trailers, and we still do. But when you come into cargo and you press this one and take the job, you then have to back up into there, and you can still skip it if you really wanted to. Outside. That didn't work. We'll press enter anyway. The time does get skipped. There's the truck all lit up. The parking brake is automatically switched on if you skip parking or go to sleep or anything like that. Parking brake is automatically switched on. Rolling back. Just get on the road. Very close to that barrier then. They've changed the rendering, the distance that everything renders in. So there's quite a few big things that have been changed. Trailer ownership is the biggest, as people have asked for this for about 5 years, and it's only just come into the game now. They've changed the volume inside the cab and a few volume and noise, a few noises, and they've messed with the volume a bit. They still haven't fixed the problem with the retarder. It still doesn't work properly. You still have to press the brake for it to kick in. And then when you release the brake, it still doesn't stay in. What's the 60? So at the moment this 1.32 is very glitchy and kind of slow. They are still working on it. It's open beta, but it's not fully released yet. So be a few more weeks until it's fully released. This update came out 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and I've tried to do videos on this since the day it came out, but my software for recording just didn't record and kept having to delete videos because something was messed up with it. So I've tried this for 2 to 3 weeks now, and if this one's messed up, then you won't be seeing this, and I'll be just wasting my time. But hopefully it works, and we can start hauling in 1.32. Yeah, the retarder is still broken. Bit of a kickstart. Even though it's it doesn't have the biggest engine, it still goes pretty good. Normally I just put the biggest engine in things, max everything out, and then do a video. But you don't get the struggle. Like, this is struggling up this part of the hill. We are hauling 20 tons. Go a bit wide off here. Struggling up this part as well. Luckily this lane doesn't end as soon as you get onto it, so we have a bit of time to speed up. Germany has been revisited and revamped. They've now added a few more roads. A few roads are closed. So they've basically let us play on something that's half done, and they've just added roadworks to make it look like just a random event, which was a new feature for 1.31, which was requested, but not for long. I think the trailer ownership took a while because it was so hard to do. We're still waiting on the Renault T. It's been out for quite a while, a few years, and SES have actually made the Renault T, but they haven't put it into the game for copyright purposes. You can get a mod of the Scania T, the Renault T. It is actually a pretty nice truck. Lighting has been affected by certain things they have done. staying at 80. Making us move over again. So we're 68 kilometers away from our destination. Not much more of a drive. I am hoping to get a Logitech G27 or a G29 with the manual shifter, and that will really help out with the driving, as you can see when I turn, it's very blocky. It's not smooth like a real wheel should be. It kind of just moves very robotic. We have to change lane. So the Logitech G29 and the G27 is what many YouTubers use for realistic racing, or if they play Euro Truck, realistic trucking and other driving games. I also want to get some track IR, which is a camera that goes on the top of your monitor, and you have a small sensor on the side of your headphone, and when you turn your head, it turns the camera inside the vehicle. So if I turn my head right, it would do that, and left, it would do that. And then if you can program it to, if you sat forwards, it would do that, and if you sat back, it would go back. And you can also program it to sit up if you really wanted to, or go down. But that's about €200, and the G29 with a shifter is €202, so pretty expensive. So do that one. So when you park your truck inside the designated area. You turn off your engine, put my handbrake on, and then instead of pressing T, you press enter,